Hey, God is so good. I gotta show y'all this. At the end of the Gospel of John, Jesus pulls up on Peter and he's like, hey, do you love me? This, that, and the third. And then he basically tells Peter how he's gonna die. And then he's like, hey, come follow me. So Peter looks back at John and he's like, well, what about this dude? And Jesus is like, what's it to you if I want him to stay alive until I come back? You follow me. So what do we learn here? 1, run your race. Run your race because Peter got crucified upside down. Most of the early disciples were martyred except for John. But if we keep looking to other people and what other path that they have to go, we're going to miss out on a lot of what Jesus has for us. Everyone has to suffer and go through their own trials and tribulations and stuff. Everyone has their own race to run. So we got to keep our eyes fixed and focused on Christ to fulfill our assignment and accomplish our purpose. All right, that's 1. But 2, which is the point of this post, is that Jesus does not waste his words. Let's go into the scriptures real quick. Now, the scriptures literally say that the rumor went around in the community of believers that this disciple wouldn't die. But that's not what Jesus said. He said, if I want him to remain alive until I return, what's that to you? So this person that Jesus is talking about is the disciple John, which we know is the one who wrote the book of John, 1 John, 2 John, 3 John, and the book of Revelation, which is literally like an open vision of what it's going to look like when Jesus returns. So technically, he was alive to see Jesus come back. It just didn't look like what he or anyone else in the community probably thought it was going to look like. But because Jesus kept his word and doesn't speak idly, we get not only the book of Revelation and what it's going to look like when he comes back, but we also get all these encouraging scriptures like, come back to your first love. He opens up doors that no man can shut. Don't be lukewarm. He's coming with his reward. All of these different verses that have encouraged Christians for generations and generations and generations. Jesus doesn't speak idly. Like, he's the one who said, like, we'll be judged for every idle word that comes out of our mouth. So Jesus was really, really careful with his words and everything that he spoke and everything that he did. So when it comes to our lives, he's very careful. He's very intentional about the things that he speaks over our lives. And he has every intention on bringing those things to pass. So I know a lot of us have words that God has spoken over our lives, things that he's promised us and stuff. And it looks like really far-fetched. And a lot of times it's something that we got to do to respond in faith and remain obedient and in alignment with him. Ultimately, his purposes will prevail. Yeah, so I just wanted to encourage you guys, stay faithful, keep believing God in his promises, keep persevering. As Job says, none of his purposes could be thwarted. He's faithful even when we're faithless, for he cannot deny himself. And his intentions for us are with eternity in mind and for generations to come. Save this as a reminder whenever you need encouragement. Send it to somebody that you love. Keep pressing in. Love y'all. Peace.